Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Thomas reporting for Aviing News. We're here today at the World Hydrogen Expo, which has become increasingly international. And my next guest is an indication of that. This is Mr. Tachibana from the Japanese Embassy in Korea.
Sure.
Welcome.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me.
Could you introduce yourself a little bit and maybe tell us a little bit about the work that you do?
Okay. As I said, I'm actually working at the Japan Embassy here in South Korea. I'm actually a counselor. I'm also the commercial attaché, which means I'm actually seconded from the Ministry of Economy Trade Industry.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I didn't have so much expertise. But hopefully, I'll be able to help.
Well, you must have some expertise because I understand you're one of the speakers today.
Sure.
So could you tell us a little bit about the contents of your speech this year?
Okay, sure. Well, perhaps I'm not sure you have heard of my presentation, but then just briefly introduce what I said in my presentation last session. Well, actually, we are first introducing the legal framework and the national strategy for the building up the good framework, a good landscape of the hydrogen ecosystem in Japan. We actually is one of the first mover in the world because we established the first national strategy on hydrogen in the world, maybe. It's about 2017. So that's my first point. And second point is we have the legal framework. So implementing the individual policy measure.
Right, as you mentioned, Japan is really one of the world leaders in this new emerging hydrogen field.
Okay.
So I'm sure the Korean viewers would be interested to know maybe what Korean companies could learn from Japan or some cooperation possibilities between the two countries?
Well, actually, potentially a lot of area, a lot of opportunity for the Japanese company to cooperate with the Korean company to make up a great efforts. Past year, we also remember that one of the news report that reporting that the chair CEO of the Toyota and the CEO of the Hyundai Motor met together. They are actually close friends.
Okay.
Yeah, they're working together. They're discussing intensively and how to better cooperate to make out a good ecosystem of the hydrogen, particularly comes to the motors.
Okay, right. We know that motor application is a big use for hydrogen.
Sure.
But what about maybe the future of the industry? Do you see any trends or anything going into 2026 that people should be aware of?
Different. Yeah, as I mentioned, that the mobility is one very important sector that we are looking at. But there are different applications of the hydrogen. It's an aviation, maybe on marine system, marine transportation is another one. The transportation is one big part.
All right.
But also looking at the different way of the application that it's electricity, power system, generation system. Differently, as the German speaker mentioned that the power generation sector is one of the key area. Right. Because we might expect to increase the demand and also supply for the hydrogen market. Right,
so automotive and power supply. For the viewers who might not be so familiar, could you tell just a little bit about why hydrogen is seen as this hot developing industry and what the use of it could be for the future?
Differently. This is a kind of challenging area, and that's why we put a lot of efforts to promote and accelerate the kind of initiative activity, to make the hydrogen ecosystem operational as soon as possible. But the real issue is that the market prices.
The prices?
Prices, yeah. So perhaps in the future, differently, we needed to put your efforts to make the market is operational for the hydrogen, so price is really important factor. We really need to look at that. So that's
to make sure it's competitive with other fuel sources, or
otherwise, it doesn't make sense for the private sector because it's not our job to do an individual project, individual activity, but it's private sector.
Right.
That's why we need to put an effort to reduce the prices
and build this whole industry that is still being developed.
Yeah, maybe that's the future direction that we're doing again.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your insights with us today. It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, sure.
And good luck in the future as well.
Yeah, thanks so much
you.
for having me. I appreciate that.